Hello everybody, I'm Chris Williams. Welcome to my video blog. I blog on a daily basis. I'm posting this blog on Sunday the 6th of June 2010. If you don't watch me every day and if you're just finding this on your chance, welcome to my video blog. It doesn't matter that you don't follow me on a daily basis, but most of my videos are related to philosophical topics or news topics. It's not a case of me saying one thing and then you have to watch me the next day for it to make any sense. Although most people say they can't understand what I say in the first place, so it might be that I don't make any sense to you in the first place. I have Asperger's syndrome. I carry around this card with autism alert on it. It means I get into social misunderstandings. I hope that you will understand where I am coming from with what I say in this video. But even if you don't, I will include in the description of the video roughly a gist as to what I'm talking about, so that you will hopefully understand what I'm meaning. Right, so the topic of this video is girlfriends and girlfriends. I've just come back from church and I was thinking, when you introduce your girlfriend, no, your prospective wife, girlfriend, to your parents, what are they likely to be thinking? Are they going to be thinking, our son is going to be making babies with this woman? Hasn't he got old? That sort of thing. Now, isn't it sad he's not young anymore? And that sort of thing. And equally, what would the girl's parents be thinking when she brings the boyfriend home? Like, I was thinking, if I were to obviously I've got a girlfriend at the moment, but if I were to meet a prospective girlfriend's parents and say, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so, pleased to meet you, I've made your daughter pregnant, will they say, you did what? Take this, you filthy man, whack, and then beat me up? Or would they say, excellent, we have a grandchild on the way? That's interesting. I was thinking that is a philosophical topic, obviously, but and that those who don't follow religion, they're bound to say, yeah, sure, you've got the freedom to do what you want, have babies if you want, that sort of thing. From a religious point of view, particularly sex outside of marriage, the parents might disapprove of the young man who has been brought home to meet the prospective parents-in-law. Because the daughter might say, what do you think of my boyfriend? Or do you like my boyfriend? Because that's just an invitation for the parents to say no. So I'd like to gauge your opinion on this. Now, I'm sure that all of you have probably introduced your boyfriend or your girlfriend to your parents. And now, what is your mindset when you set up that meeting? Like, do your parents get freaked out by it in advance, or are they excited by the concept of meeting your boyfriend or your girlfriend? I saw on Facebook recently a picture of someone who I lived with in university some years ago, and she was pictured with her boyfriend and her boyfriend's family. And I was thinking, what is the boyfriend's family thinking? Are they thinking, we hope this girl will become our daughter-in-law? Or do they just think, it's a friend of our son, she is always welcome at the house? That's something like that. Are there sort of preconceived ideas? And of course, when the boy and the girl are not in the room, are the parents then wondering to themselves what their son is doing now that he is getting older? Now, I'd find this sort of thing rather embarrassing. Like, it's my attitude that I wouldn't want my parents to meet any girlfriend of mine in case that they don't approve of, and I think that a wife is something I'd like to have once my parents have passed away. But I'm sure that my parents would like to have grandchildren, but I am embarrassed about the idea of my parents saying, hasn't our son got old? One moment he's in nappies playing with his toy cars, next moment he's a father, that sort of thing. Like, yeah, that's and I think that's an interesting concept to think about. A case of more a case of how do your parents perceive you as you grow up, as you go from being sweet and innocent to then being something perhaps that they are not particularly comfortable. Like if I went out and got a tattoo, for instance, the same concept. Let's say, oh dear, our son. One moment he's in his nappy playing with his cars. Next moment he's got a tattoo. Outrageous. That's something that obviously it's down to the individual to make it their own choice. But I myself would like to do things that would satisfy my parents and make my parents feel proud of me with what I do. And also, I wouldn't do anything that my parents would not support me with. Those of you who know me on a real world basis, I'm glad to say to you that my parents support me with everything that I have done up until now. They give me encouragement of what I do, and when I've been criticised in the past by non-family members, my parents have stood by and given their support in my defence. Because with my Asperger's, of course, there is the scope for social communication problems, and my parents know that if people have been offended by me, they know, as I can reiterate, that I don't set out deliberately to offend or upset people. It's all a mistake on my part, but I have not set out deliberately. Obviously, I have not set out to make the mistake. That's what the concept of a mistake is, where you do something accidentally, where you don't set out to do it. As I said at the start, you might not follow what I'm talking about, but I hope that I have triggered the philosophical thought in your mind as to girlfriends and girlfriends. Now, one is a girlfriend who you might be having sexual intercourse with and who you might have children with, whereas another one is a girl who you share hobbies and interests with. And of course, you might introduce both to your parents, but they might have preconceived ideas that might embarrass you in front of this female. There might be misunderstandings and that sort of thing. So, yes, well, thanks for joining me for this video. I talk about a wide range of topics, not always philosophical, but I hope you'll join for future videos over the next few days, weeks and months. And until next time, it's bye for now. Bye bye.